We're learning more about the two motorcycle deputies killed and one still fighting for his life after a tragic crash in western Palm Beach County. The three deputies were on traffic detail yesterday morning when a car slammed into them.
Investigators say Luis Paez and Ralph Butch Waller were taken to St. Mary's Hospital where they were pronounced dead. Ignacio Dan Diaz remains in critical condition. We have Lime TV coverage this afternoon, but first we're going to begin with Terry Parker live at St. Mary's with the latest on the surviving deputy. Terry, he did undergo another surgery this morning.
Right, following the surgery he had yesterday when he was rushed to St. Mary's Medical Center in a trauma unit. I'm told that Deputy Diaz's mother, his daughter, and his girlfriend are all at his side and have been. He's got several other brothers and sisters, some of whom do live here in Florida. They are all praying and hoping for his recovery. Family and friends are showing an outpouring of love and hope for Deputy Diaz. A longtime friend, lawyer Liz Parker, posted this picture of her and Deputy Diaz they took just a month ago at lunch. She says they have been close friends since she met him on her first case as a prosecutor. And you can see by the many comments from people who know Dan and respect and love him how so many are praying for his recovery. Diaz was a member of President-elect Trump's motorcade since Trump was president back in 2016. He is a longtime and well-regarded member of the Sheriff's Office motorcycle unit. I spoke to his cousin, who says she is just in shock and stayed home from work today, unbelieving that Deputy Diaz was so badly injured and that his two colleagues were also killed in that horrific crash. And coming up in 5 and 6, you will hear from that cousin and how she's expressing her grief tonight, as well as from friends who are all praying for Deputy Diaz's speedy recovery. Live in West Palm Beach, I'm Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.
Thank you, Terry. As we know, local law enforcement are coming together as they continue to mourn the loss of those two Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputies.
Taylor Hernandez joining us in the studio with their message. Taylor?
Well, that thin blue line we hear about all the time, it runs deep across all law enforcement agencies, especially in times like this when fellow brothers and sisters in blue are mourning one of their own. Today, I talked with one police officer who works in Miami-Dade, but he also runs a nonprofit called Bleeding Blue. They raise money for fallen or injured law enforcement families across the state. He said last night they were hosting an event for a different deputy who was hurt on a motorcycle while on duty when he got the news about deputies Waller and Paez. Like so many of us have remarked over the past 24 hours, he mentioned just how tight-knit the law enforcement community is, no matter the department on their badge.
And it's impressive to see that when something happens, everyone just comes together. I mean, just looking at videos from the Palm Beach incident, there was over 200 motorcycles there from different agencies. And something that represents the law enforcement world is the thin blue line. And that thin blue line is a symbol of unity. It's a symbol of sacrifice, of valor.
Morales' charity, Bleeding Blue, does not have an active fundraiser for our fallen heroes here yet. He tells me they do hope to host something for them in the future, but right now there is an active fundraiser through the Palm Beach County Police Benevolent Association. I speak with our president tonight at 5 and 6. In studio tonight, Taylor Hernandez, WPBF 25 News.
Thank you. Our team coverage now turns to Angela Rozier.
She joins us live with what she's learning about this investigation now. Angela.
Well, right now we know that FHP is the lead agency into this investigation, but we checked in with one of our local law enforcement agencies to kind of get a guide through the investigation process. I can tell you that Master Deputy Eric Day, he's with the Martin County Sheriff's Office. He has worked almost a decade with the traffic division handling investigations. He shared with us some of the key steps in a traffic fatal investigation. He says it involves getting information from medical examiner's office, measuring roadways and examining the vehicle damage. We're also told an investigation could take about 30 to 45 days and sometimes longer if you're waiting for blood results. And now as for those folks who are helping for quick actions, he says it's good to remember that this is a process. Reporting live at the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, Angela Rozier, WPBF 25 News.
Angela, thank you. Law enforcement leaders say this tragedy highlights the importance of the move over law here in Florida. It actually expanded at the start of this year. It requires all drivers to move over when they see any disabled car on the side of the road. Before, it was only required for emergency vehicles or law enforcement. If you cannot move over, you must slow down to a speed of 20 miles less than the posted limit. This law also applies to whenever you see cars with hazard lights on or cones around them. Violators could pay up to $158 in fines and points on their license. But more importantly, law enforcement leaders say this law is in place to prevent tragedies.
When it comes to the PBSO motor unit, they're tasked with a range of responsibilities, including traffic enforcement, traffic crash investigation, and assisting road patrol. They're called on to escort and provide protection for presidential visits and the various politicians and dignitaries. The unit also provides advanced civilian motorcycle training to Sheriff's Office employees and their family members twice a year.
We have complete coverage online with more on how these deputies are being remembered on WPBF.com. You can also download our free WPBF 25 News app to get alerts sent straight to your phone.
More